everybody. It is Wednesday, January 10th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Let me tell you, we have a full show and something for everyone to help get us over the hump. I know I could use it myself. So coming up on today's show, are you ready for some football? Playoff football at that. We haven't said that in a while here in H-Town. In this week's edition of Chad's Corner, we're talking Texans and have a playoff preview, plus a look at who we will be playing next season. All right, be real with me. Do you guys still have your Christmas tree hanging around? I just got rid of mine. But if it's a real one, don't just trash it. Our own Seth Kovar has some options. And over 100,000 tech enthusiasts have flooded into Vegas for CES 2024, one of the most influential gadget trade shows in the world. We take an even closer look on the showroom floor live. That and more is headed your way. So what do you say? Let's get this show started. But before we get to all of that, with temperatures dropping and a freeze on its way, some of you may be thinking ahead on how to stay safe and warm. The Coalition for the Homeless is also making sure that our homeless population is protected from the weather. So our own Kara Willis is actually live now to tell us more on their plans to keep the homeless warm. Also, maybe you can share how we can help. Kara, good morning to you.
Good morning, Maggie. It's been a very chilly morning. I mean, thankfully the sun is starting to come out, but this morning I could see my breath. There was ice on the car, and then also I saw some frost on the ground. So you can imagine what this is posing as a threat for our homeless community. The chilly temperatures just aren't letting up just yet. And the Coalition for the Homeless says they're working to get our homeless off of the streets and into affordable housing. They say that they're working to provide other resources as well, like in these extreme weather temperatures that we'll see soon. Since 2011, the coalition says they've reduced homelessness by more than 60%, which is great news, but we still have a ways to go. And this is all thanks to partnering agencies. Catherine Villarreal is the Director of Communications for the coalition, and she says that emergency management plays a huge role in making sure the homeless get what they need, as well as their partnering agencies.
We often don't know kind of until the last minute whether our government partners will be opening those warming centers, so we'll kind of be waiting to see that. They do have a certain threshold of freezing that usually they have to meet before they open those shelters. But we do rely on them for that emergency response.
And there are plenty of ways that you can help. If you are wanting to get involved, always consider donating to our nonprofits here in the city that are serving our homeless community. But also, if you know anyone that's homeless or have any homeless populations in your neighborhood, you can refer them to the Covenant House Texas for Homeless Youth. That's for ages 18 to 24. And there are also day centers like the Beacon John Outreach Center. They have food, showers, and laundry provided during their intake hours. The Star of Hope's Men's Development Center and the Star of Hope Women and Family Development Center, and also the Salvation Army, and so much more. There's a full street guide on their website, the coalition's website, I should say, at homelesshouston.org. And most importantly, if you're out and about and you see anyone that's homeless, the coalition is recommending everyone, Maggie, that if you have any jackets or blankets, to not be afraid to lend a helping hand. Back to you.
That's what I love about Houston. We're always here to lend a helping hand. We are Houston Strong. Thanks so much for that, Kara. Now go and get warm. It really puts things into perspective, though.
Thanks,
I know a lot of people are even down on their luck, and maybe they're having trouble paying their bills and their heat bills. So yes, if you can give back and donate in some way, please, please do so. But Ito, you and I were just talking kind of in a funk. I was even telling Sharon, I don't like January.
I used to not think that way, but ever since you actually named it, like say, it's funky January, I'm agreeing with you. This whole week, we were just talking about it, and I think we almost made each other cry. And so I hope if anybody else is feeling like they're in a funk, or if they think they have a seasonal affective disorder, talk to somebody, because it was great talking to you. We had a wonderful hug.
That's what I love, is that just a hug can make someone's day. And yeah, we were both talking about feeling overwhelmed, not feeling seen. I don't know. Sometimes we just get the blues. Like I was even telling Sharon, today would have been my Nana's birthday, and she's been gone, but I always miss her so much on today, so it's almost like, I don't know. But she wouldn't want us to be sad, so we have to be cheery for that.
No, yeah, for sure. I think any of our loved ones that have passed would have wanted us to continue to living life. to the fullest.
Yeah, so I tell myself that, but yeah, again, if you got the January blues,
Exactly.
you're not
Yeah,
alone.
me too.
And the weather isn't helping, I'm sorry.
It's not. This past week, what we had, like rain and wind, it just was yucky. And then we're just going to continue to see some bad winter weather here early next week. We could possibly have a hard freeze on our hands. So today, really go out and prepare for that. It is going to be breezy today. Let me show you what I mean here on our breakdown for today. The midday, we're looking at 62 degrees, winds from the south around 15 miles per hour, but it's going to be gusting close to 20. And this afternoon, it's still going to be pretty breezy, only getting about to 67 degrees. And then tonight, it's going to be mostly clear, winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And yes, this weekend is going to be a little nicer, Maggie, if you want to go get the supplies you need to protect your home with the hard freeze that's coming up next week. But I'm just like worried that the supplies are going to run out. So just get out today. Yes, you're going to be dealing with a little bit of wind. As you can see here, winds from the south around 6 miles per hour. Wind chill right now, can't believe we're talking about this. 45 is what it feels like outside, even though the temp reads at 48 right now. And then our highs today getting close to 70 in Sugar Land, 67 in Conroe, 66 in Huntsville. So yeah, it's not the perfect, wonderful day, but I'd rather you all go out, get the supplies you need today, because by Saturday, when it's actually going to be really nice, that's when you want to go out and put everything on, not be heading to the store and possibly contending with other people for the same amount of supplies. All right, so here's a look at our big picture. Right now, it is nice and clear. We're going to see some sunshine today, but there was that low that's going to be coming in for Sunday night into Monday morning. And then look at that, Maggie. Oh, man. And here's the thing. We also are proud sponsors of the MLK Day Parade.
I'll be out there.
You're going to be out there. We're going to be broadcasting it live from CW39. Yeah, you're going to be out there. Sharon's going to be out there. A lot of people, a lot of our crew are going to be out there. It's going to be cold and windy, Maggie.
No, it's the wind. It's that bite.
Yes.
Because I'm from Colorado. It's the dry cold, but here that damp cold and the bite.
It just gets your ears. I don't know about you, but my earlobes are like the part that gets too
Well, I have
cold.
a cute coat. At least stay tuned for that. And stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston happens after the break, including Chad's Corner.
She leaves no case uncracked.
All I see going on there is a liar and someone who owes a man money.
People's Court, weekdays at 11 on CW 39 Houston.
Hi, I'm Brandon with Priority House Buyers.
And I'm Pat, and we buy property all over Houston.
Our family-owned business has been buying houses for cash
And fixing up neighborhoods since 2009.
We buy fixer-uppers and blower-uppers.
Rented or vacant, inherited, foreclosed on, even homes in decent shape.
And we'll pay all the closing costs.
And there are no commissions.
All it takes is a few minutes on the phone
To see if our family can help yours.
Call 832-821-1000.
That's 832-821-1000.
Being your own boss lets you work on your terms. With Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas, you can find the best coverage for your needs and schedule. Open enrollment is here. Call 1-800-488-1000 or visit findyourplantx.com. Get in-person or virtual doctor visits, plus $0 annual checkups. You may qualify for coverage as low as $10 a month. Enroll now for coverage centered around you. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Through it all. This is how it feels to do more with less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Imagine that. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
We want to be sure about our children's health. The pediatricians at Legacy Community Health get to know each child and family, answering all your health questions and your child's too. From well child exams to safe and effective vaccines like COVID-19 and flu, getting that picky eater to try more veggies, or helping your high schooler deal with exam stress. Legacy's team is your trusted partner in your child's health and wellness. New patients are welcome at 14 convenient locations.
The truth revealed.
Photos. We found 378 photos that were suspicious.
Weekdays at 12 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, it's Wednesday. And you know what that means, my friends. It is time for Chad's Corner. No one puts Chad in a corner except for me. And I like to call Chad Chadwick, and I must say, Chadwick, I am here. This is chocolate?
Absolutely. Heck yeah.
Oh, you are looking fly.
Nah, I try.
No haircut, beard trim.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Little, you know, gotta get this.
Single.
It's January. You got a new chain.
Playa. He is out and about covering all of our sports too.
Absolutely.
So up first, I'm actually so excited.
Aren't you excited?
Talking Texans and
got playoffs. We're in playoffs, yo. We're playing for a championship, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl, you know. I'm not going to go that far because you take it one game at a time.
Right.
But Texans hosting the Cleveland Browns in the Super Wildcard round.
Right.
Saturday, 3:30 at Energy Stadium. Texans underdog at home, but the reason they're underdog at home is mostly because of injuries. But, you know, C.J. Stroud obviously playing well. The last time they played against Cleveland, C.J. Stroud was injured and Cleveland had a big game.
Right.
You know, they got the win.
Lucky. They were lucky.
They had a good game, you know. So C.J. Stroud's healthy. Mm-hmm. The problem is not that many Texans are. You know, Will Anderson's beat up. Wide receivers are beat up. You know, offensive line people beat up. Larry Tunsil's beat up. Will Anderson's hurt. So Texans have to get healthy. Jerry Hughes as well beat up. So the Texans have to get healthy. So let's, you know, DeMeco Ryans knows this, and he's got, you know, he said it straight up at a press conference yesterday. So let's hear what he had to say.
Yeah, man, we would love to get all of our guys back and be as healthy as we can for this game. I mean, for us, it doesn't matter who's been out there or who was out there last time. Like, we just got to play better. You put the tape on from last game, and you see instantly it wasn't good enough, right? So we got to just play better in that regard, no matter who's out there.
Hey, you never know.
You never know
what someone can do.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously you never know who's going to, you know, get that little adrenaline and get healthy. You don't know.
They're
so
at home, they've got the support. In fact, C.J. Stroud, he talked about playing here.
And that energy could help lift that team. And C.J. Stroud, who's a rookie, this is going to be interesting for him. And he'd even talked about it as well. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Yeah, it's super cool. I can't wait to see NRG and how loud and excited the fans are going to be. I'm really excited to play my first playoff game, of course, and it's been a goal of mine since I've been a kid. I've always watched it and things like that, like you said. So I'm really excited and just ready to roll.
I'm excited. Okay, so let's break down the schedule. I think that we have a whole map about the schedule.
We'll get, you know, Texans win, but let's take a look at the 2024 schedule just so you know. This is a playoff schedule. We'll take a look at 2024 later. But the Texans win. They will go on the road. They'll either be playing either at Baltimore or you know, or probably at Kansas City, which is just as cold.
No, it's just a tough team.
Yeah,
too.
They may play at Buffalo, or if they get lucky, you know, the Texans could play at home. They need both Kansas City and Buffalo to lose. Or
that's hard in my house.
That's I know Hefe's a big Bills fan. Yeah. So, but if that happens, Texans could still host the divisional playoff at home. Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket in the NFC, we got to talk about the Cowboys. They're hosting the Packers on the wild card on Sunday. You got the Rams going to Detroit, and then you got Philly and Tampa Bay. That's on a Monday night. Now, the key game we're going to talk about is the Miami KC game.
Okay, so this is a thing that we've been talking about, and a lot of people are really ticked because some of the games are being played on a paying streaming service.
Yeah.
Like you've got to have like Peacock or something like that.
Yeah, you need Peacock to watch that game, and that's the reality kind of how the NFL is. NFL loves making money, okay? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, they got it on Amazon.
They have Thursday night games on Amazon. You have to have Amazon Prime to watch those, and now you got to have Peacock to watch a playoff game.
But here, I thought I'd ask the viewers, because I'm kind of fired up about this, and a lot of you guys, you have to log on over on my social media. So Tom, he said, terrible money-grabbing move. They will lose viewership and fan base because of it. Tommy, too much money. Jay Christian, he said, I feel like NFL fans are getting shortchanged. We just want to see our favorite teams play. Nard, he says it's awful having to find out if you already are paying for the streaming service or not. Steve, he does not like it. Richard, I'll suffer the commercials, thanks. And then Debbie says she's not paying. So a lot of people are like, this is a waste of time and money, that the NFL is being greedy. I get it's a business. And if you are local, like, they will still show the local games.
If you live in Kansas City or Miami, you're getting the game over the air. But everybody else, you don't have Peacock, you don't have Peacock. I will say, if you have Xfinity, for those who have cable out there, Xfinity, you can get Peacock for free, so you can just turn it on and do it for that. But if you don't, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to pony up the money to watch the game.
Hey,
but you know what?
Because you can get a week free.
You can't get a week free. Also, you know, hey, go out to a local sports bar, and watch the game.
Local.
Support a good restaurant.
Look, we only have 30 seconds left. Here is a look at our opponents.
Obviously the three AFC South opponents there. Buffalo's coming in. I know you're gonna be ready for that. But here's the games on the road. A little interesting thing at the bottom. We're gonna make it a trip up to Jerry World.
I want to go.
Yeah,
Can we do a road trip?
I'm gonna do a road trip. We're gonna do that. So make your plans. The real schedule comes out in the summertime.
Yeah, we'll know
the times and the dates.
Okay, so how about this, Chad? Some people, they don't want to watch sports. They want to watch football. I know, if it's not your cup of tea, we're not judging, we got you. Dean Richards actually has the roundup of what's coming to your streaming platforms. Check it out.
Money flows freely here now. I do love that money, sir.
New on home video this week is the Martin Scorsese-directed Killers of the Flower Moon. Golden Globe winner Lily Gladstone co-stars with Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro in this story about the plight of the oil-wealthy Osage Nation. Clocking in at 3.5 hours long, it's now easily pausable starting Friday on Apple TV+. Also, Kevin Hart heads up an international ring of thieves who steal $500 million in gold from a plane midair. See Lift Friday on Netflix.
Just say it. You're not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna murder you. Are you gonna murder me?
No, I want to be on the same team as you.
Friday on Hulu, there's Self-Reliance, where an ordinary guy has to survive for 30 days to win $1 million while an army of assassins tries to murder him. Jake Johnson, Anna Kendrick, and Andy Samberg co-star. And on Amazon Prime, Kaylee Kuko is a suburban mom who protects her family when her secret double life as an assassin catches up with her. See Role Play on Friday.
You and I are the same.
For new streaming series this week, the new Marvel series Echo arrives on Disney Plus and on Hulu. All episodes are streaming now.
You and me have been best friends like our whole lives.
Tomorrow on Peacock, see the new prequel series about America's favorite foul-mouthed talking teddy bear. Seth MacFarlane returns as the voice of Ted. Now on Apple TV Plus, two detectives take a fresh look at an old case that may have put an innocent man in prison in criminal record. And for the kids, get ready for another season of the hit animated series Bluey. Season 3 debuts Friday on Disney Plus.
Hold on to your kilts, deities. The games are just beginning.
Reality show villains reunite in season 2 of the competition show The Traitors. Actor Alan Cumming hosts it on Peacock starting on Friday. For new documentaries, season 2 of the docuseries Breakpoint goes inside the tense world of Grand Slam tennis. See it now on Netflix. Now on Max, Going to Mars shines a spotlight on the work and life of poet and social commentator Nikki Giovanni.
Well, you can see more by scanning that QR code that's on your screen with your smartphone, and that'll take you right to a link for my current and past movie reviews and also home video pics. In Chicago, I'm Dean Richards.
Thank you, Dean. Some caught our eye for sure. Now, one good option for this weekend, Oppenheimer, although you guys know I'm Team Barbie. It's no secret it was a major box office hit and brought home 5 Golden Globe Awards. In fact, we have a report on the impact it has had for Los Alamos tourism numbers.
Oppenheimer! Dominating the box office and cleaning up at the Golden Globes, Oppenheimer was expected to bring a lot of attention to Los Alamos.
The interest is still very high.
We're now seeing just how much of an impact it's having. Todd Nichols is the executive director of the Los Alamos Historical Society, who worked with film crews.
Nolan and team did film here on site in the Oppenheimer House, which is one of our properties.
He says they normally see about 22,000 visitors a year, but this past year they saw 35,000.
That's probably one of our best years, actually.
Along with the increased exposure, the group is also getting meaningful pieces of history.
A lot more people are asking questions, wanting to donate items that maybe their grandfather was in World War II, worked at the Manhattan Project up here. And so it's just been a plus all the way around. Duffel bags or some medals, some uniforms, things like that are really sort of very difficult to get a hold of unless you get them from a family member.
Los Alamos National Lab is also sharing the boost it's seeing. It says the Manhattan Project National Historic Park has seen traffic to its website double. Lanel also says the Bradbury Science Museum saw more than 45,000 visitors over the year, a 50% increase.
It's really nice just to be able to tell the truthful stories of what's happened and what we're continuing here at the lab, what we're doing now.
The area expecting the momentum to continue.
It should continue on through this year for sure, so we're looking forward to another very busy year.
Somebody has to be lying. Either you're telling me the truth or you're not.
Everything I'm telling is the honest to God truth. You guys have a lie detector?
We're the lie detector.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Big truck accidents can result in big injuries and big settlements. These are just some of the big results we've gotten for our clients. These trucking companies have teams of experts fighting against you. You need us fighting for you. We'll make sure you get paid every single dollar you deserve. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Hurt by a big truck? Call 1-800-222-2222 or visit lawbrothers.com.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. My grandson, it's my boy.
Hey, Grandma.
And a WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these. As in, WellCare gives me benefits I can use every day. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions and a WellCare Spendables debit card to pay for things like dental, utilities, and groceries. I can even use it to pay at the pump for gas. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call or visit wellcareyes.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
Young mom helped with after-school care, and a widow makes friends at the place where a teenager finds help for school and a job. Members like you support them all. They're getting help from the
RSV is out there. For those 60 years and older, protect against RSV with Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
RSV? Make it Arexvy.
I am now a guardian of the law.
How did you give me that?
Wild Cards, series premiere Wednesday, January 17th.
Well, in case you have miss the news, Houston Happens is now an hour long. We are starting early from 9 to 10 a.m. So still to come on today's show, we still have another half hour. Transparent TVs, AI-enabled bikes, robot bartenders. What will they think of next? Well, we are live at CES in Las Vegas with all of our tech gurus. Do you need a pick-me-up? Well, 7 Brew Coffee is live in studio with a not-so-average cup of joe and a big celebration. And if your New Year's resolution is to lose weight, what if I told you a non-invasive laser could help zap your worries away? Innovative Lasers is here with a client who lost weight but gained back her life. That and more is headed your way for the second half hour of Houston Happens, so stick around.
You can be in a bad truck wreck, injured head to toe, and still the insurance company will argue. They think they're unstoppable. Well, I say they're not. I hit hard. My client had a traumatic brain injury. I got him $1,913,500 in his pocket.
Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you. 713-777-4000.
Call now. I'll fight nonstop till you get what you deserve.
Need to cash your check? A1 Check Cashing can help. We cash all types of checks, big or small. Company to company, personal contractors, SSI insurance, commercial check, hassle-free. Visit our website to find the nearest location to you.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? Always giving you and your family peace of mind.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Join today for less than $5 a month. We'll waive the membership admission fee. And as a special bonus, you'll receive a free 1-year membership for 2 additional eligible family members and a $25 Visa gift card. That's a combined value of up to $174 for only $59 for an annual membership. Don't wait another second. Call to join AAA right now.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
With 4 locations in Houston, call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome back to the second half hour of Houston Happens. Okay, so it may be the 10th of January, but be real with me. Some of you might still have your Christmas decorations up. I know I just took mine down, so no judgment. If that is the case and it's you and you have a real Christmas tree, the city of Houston urges you to recycle it instead of just throwing it away. So our own Seth Kovar joins us now live from Memorial Park. Timber! No, I'm just kidding, Seth. I'm just kidding. It looks like a lot of people are dropping off their trees there. You look like you're at a Christmas tree farm.
It really does. It's sad, though. They're so dead and drying out still. Actually, 3 people are here right now as we speak, dropping off their trees. It's just got exciting around here. I've been alone all morning long. This is the softball parking lot at Memorial Park. There's another tree drop-off location at this very park. It's over by the sports complex. There are 23 across the city where you can drop off your Christmas trees. The city hopes that you do so, but there are some guidelines to follow, and some of these folks here have not followed those guidelines. Take a look here. You need to take the stand off your tree, and there are other rules as well. Glad that didn't hit my foot. Okay, well, let's talk about those other rules, shall we? You need to take off all of the decorations, lights, ornaments, and tinsel. Keep this in mind, too. If your tree is flocked or otherwise painted or artificial, it can't be recycled. If you have a tree that can be recycled, the city hopes that you will to keep them out of the city's landfill. Solid Waste Director Mark Wilfox says that they were able to keep 33,000 tons of tree waste, including Christmas trees, out of the landfill last year, thanks to recycling, and his goal for this year is 50,000 tons. Worse than putting it in the trash, some people just dump their Christmas trees on the side of the road. That's something Wilfox urges people not to do.
It's unfortunate, so we'll be working on opportunities to address education and really inform the communities out there of the options so that we can avoid, that type of behavior in our neighborhoods.
So what happens to your Christmas tree after you drop it off for recycling? Well, it gets shredded up and turned into mulch, which is great for gardeners and people with landscaping at their houses. You can pick up bags of that mulch or get it in bulk at any of the 11 Living Earth facilities around Houston, which are also among the 23 Christmas tree drop-off locations. The city had the addresses and hours of operation for all of them on its websites, and we have a link to it on our website, CW39.com. But that's not all, folks. If you don't want to take your tree and all of its falling off needles and stuff like that, put it in your car and haul it to one of these locations, you can just put it out on your curb on your designated yard waste pickup day, but you will not want to do that if you have a flock tree like this one. You want to make sure you get your stands and decorations off too before you put it out on the curb or take it to one of these recycling centers. Maggie?
Okay, Seth. Now, here's the thing, Seth. If you find an ornament, maybe if it's a good one, you could finders keepers, right? It's kind of like you're going dumpster diving.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Have you taken your decorations
interesting, Maggie?
down?
There's actually wax. There's like wax on this tree. I'm thinking someone actually put candles on their tree this year, which shocks me that any maker still does that. Pretty wild.
Wash your hands.
You got it.
You don't know where those trees have been. You don't know what kind of Christmas party there was. But look for a good ornament for me. As always, thank you so much. Well, maybe eventually we'll have robots take down our trees, right? CES 2024 is in full swing, and that's where digital lifestyle expert Mario Armstrong is joining us live from. Mario, I always love to see you, my friend.
Maggie, it's the same over here, too. I appreciate that so dearly. Houston, what's going on? And yes, I'm at CES where there are over 4,000 exhibitors. They have so much tech here, it takes up like 45 football fields worth of space. It's crazy. I teamed up with some of the brands just to give you a taste of the latest trends for 2024, Maggie.
All right, well, let's get right to it, my friend. Lots of action, lots of tech. What's your favorite? Break it down for us.
Oh, man, I'm seeing so much. You can't go anywhere without seeing robots, but I saw one that was a little bit different. This is Aiper, and it's making a splash for pool owners at CES. They have a 2024 Innovation Award honoree. The product is the Scuba S1. It is a cordless robot cleaner with patented technology, does all your dirty work by following the natural flow of the pool. It can clean your pool in just 2.5 hours from edge to edge. And it features these Caterpillar treads, which gives it better traction. It's powerful enough to clean the pool walls as well. And it's got 4 different cleaning modes, so your pool will always be swim ready. That was a cool demo to see.
I love that. Forget the pool guy here in Houston. We need one of those. We'll save money. Now, what about eco-friendly tech?
Oh, so the eco-friendly tech is really important because with eco-friendly, we're talking about a lot of weather systems, things that are happening all the time, power outages. So EcoFlow Delta Pro Ultra leads the way with backup power for the whole house, Maggie, not just for a device, the entire home. It's a cost-effective alternative to gas generators with no noise or fumes, provides a whole house backup for daily use and power outages. It has quick recharging. You can get up to a month's worth of power and expand your capacity if you needed to. It can run all your major household appliances and central AC systems. And they have an app that lets you analyze the usage to lower those energy bills, too.
Well, we need one of those, especially with hurricanes and storms here in H-Town.
Right.
Now, I have a question. Are there any audio innovations that you like, especially for little kids?
Okay, yes, I do have some from like adults down to the kids. I'll start first with what JBL has going on. They launched 3 products. They're an audio innovator here. The Party Box Stage 320. You will be the life of the party if you roll up to the cookout with this. The AI sound boost on this is incredible. It has an immersive light show that moves to the beat, and it's transportable. Then you have the headphones, the Live 770 NC, high quality sound, true adaptive noise canceling, and personalized EQ options on there. If you prefer earbuds, the Live Beam 3 by JBL. These have a smart charging case with touch controls and 40 hours of battery life. And as I was cruising through the halls, I saw this for the little ones, the Tony Box. It has no screen. It's a story box that brings kids' favorite characters to life. Those characters are called Tonys. Now, each Tony plays a variety of stories, songs, and lessons that help our kids' emotional intelligence without a screen. 3 new Tonys were just launched: yoga, mindfulness, and potty training. These are great. You just pop the Tony right on top of the Tony Box to start the audio experience.
I need that potty training one when my daughter's ready for that. She's 14 months.
Exactly.
We have a little while. Now, my husband is all about smart home space. So do you have a hot gadget for our smart homes?
I do. And you're going to say, I've seen these before. This is an ecobee smart doorbell camera, but you haven't seen it like this. This can see what others can't. The reason why, it has a 175-degree view and crystal clear vision day or night. So now you can see packages that are laying against your door. You can see your guests from head to toe. It's battery free. It works in extreme temperatures. And when connected to their smart thermostat premium, you can see the live video right on the thermostat. And when the doorbell rings, you can speak to guests from anywhere using the app, the smart thermostat premium, or your Apple Watch. So that, I thought, was a great new advancement in something that a lot of us use.
Yeah, I really like that because sometimes my doorbell cam, I can't see everything or it cuts out.
Exactly.
So, yeah, these are really getting me excited. Where can we go for more information and to live vicariously through you, my friend?
If you want to live vicariously and see what's out now, but also what's coming, just go to bestofces.com, or you can follow me on Instagram. I'm doing some live feeds where you can see everything in real time. Just go to @MarioArmstrong. Tell me that you saw me with Maggie, and I'll hit you back with a DM.
Hey, I love that. Don't lose too much money in Vegas, though, on your downtime.
No, I don't. I work too hard for it. I can't lose it. My wife will kill me.
Yeah, she will. All right, always good seeing you, my friend.
Don't tempt me, Maggie. Don't tempt me.
I won't get you in trouble.
See you soon.
All right, bye for now. All right, in today's Tech Smart, Rich DeMuro also takes a look at some more gadgets from CES 2024. I mean, there are so much, including a cat doggy door. Interesting, Rich. Fingerprint-powered padlock, say that 10 times fast, and more helpful robots.
The show floor here at CES 2024 in Las Vegas is officially open. This is LG's booth, where they are showing off the world's first 4K wireless transparent TV. To say there's a lot to see here is an understatement.
The ingredient that's really big this year that really wasn't around much last year is the new type of AI Plus, and basically artificial intelligence, but that learns.
Now that is a TV, a 163-inch 4K display from Hisense. Moving on now, Swiss startup Flappy Technologies trying to solve that age-old question, what did the cat drag in? Their AI-powered cat door will only open if your cat is alone and doesn't have something in its mouth. It'll take a video of the entire incident so you can presumably share on social media. $399.
Because it acts as a bouncer. And that means that once the cat wants to enter with, any kind of prey, we lock the door immediately, and that way we can provide peace of mind to cat owners again.
Continuing our journey here at CES 2024, that is called the Wonder Globe, and it looks pretty cool. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was a student, I had to remember a combination code for my locker, but not anymore. Now all you need is your fingerprint. Shark Tank winner Benji Lock showing off their smart locks that pop open with a fingerprint scan. Their latest locks are TSA approved, which means airport security can get into your luggage if necessary, but thieves can't.
There are 3 new models starting at $40, a cable lock, a sport lock, and coming soon, their toughest stainless steel lock.
The idea started because you're so tired of forgetting combinations, leaving the keys inside, and I said to myself, how come there's not a lock that you can open with your biometric, with your fingerprint, but also with a key? And that's how the Benji Lock idea started.
Robots are always a big part of CES, and this year is no different. Perhaps they're just infused with a bit more AI. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Miroka. I'm so happy to be here.
So am I. I've seen a lot of good stuff. Mirioka is a social logistic robot designed for places like hospitals, nursing homes, and airports. It's friendly, has personality, and will transport small items. Samsung is showing off a rolling AI robot called Bali. It's about the size of a soccer ball. The friendly device greets you when you come home, follows you around the house, and has a built-in projector to display information. Kind of getting R2-D2 vibes there. I'm going to continue to bring you more of my CES 2024 finds right here. You can also follow me on Instagram at RichOnTech, where I'm posting the coolest stuff I see. In Las Vegas, I'm Rich DeMuro, and you are Tech Smart.
Things are heating up in the courtroom.
3 judges are better than 1.
Triple the judges, triple the action.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
Newly released video from UFO journalist Jeremy Corbell captures a strange jellyfish UFO. He joins Chris live with the raw footage. Plus, the one and only Bill O'Reilly joins Chris live with a look ahead at the 2024 Iowa caucuses. Tonight on Cuomo.
When I was growing up, my mother worked long hours in restaurants and retail to make ends meet for our family. When I became an attorney, she was very proud. I'm Victor McCrease, a Texas board-certified attorney. I've devoted my career to helping hardworking people like you get Social Security disability benefits when you can't work. I'd like to help. Yo hablo español.
Call Victor McCrease, 713-665-1000, easyapply.com.
When your child has moderate to severe eczema, it's okay for them to show off. Show off their clearer skin and noticeably less itch with Dupixent. Because children 6 months and older with eczema have plenty of reasons to show off their skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, they can stay ahead of their eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Texas Quality Plumbing.com. We fix faucets and sinks, toilets that leak, drains that back up, showers and tubs. We're Texas Quality Plumbing. We're gas lines, water heaters, yard drains, drain cleaners. Yeah, we're the plumbing pros, the trusted name that Houston knows. Texas Quality Plumbing.com.
A celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with more than 200 performance groups in Midtown Houston. The 30th Annual MLK Grand Parade, Monday at 10 a.m. on CW39 Houston. Brought to you by the Cochran Firm.
All right, time now almost 9:43. Transparent TVs, AI-enabled bikes, robot bartenders. What will they think of next? Well, if someone can imagine it, it's on display at CES 2024. And joining us with all of the details is friend of the show, tech guru Jennifer Jolly. She's back for more. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for entertaining all of the craziness that we have witnessed here this week. absolutely seismic shifts coming to our gadgets, our new technology, starting with LG's signature new OLED T model. This is that 4K 77-inch see-through TV that is blowing everyone away out here. It is transparent, as in you can see right through it, even when there's something on the screen. The OLED T has a shading technology. A dark screen rises up and transitions from transparent to opaque and back again with a simple click of a button. That means you can now put it anywhere you want in the room, even in front of a window. It's wireless as well. Expect this out later this year. Expect pricing to be pretty high, but they haven't said yet.
Oh my goodness, Jennifer, our jaws have dropped to the floor just watching that. That is absolutely incredible. What other incredible gadgets do you have today?
Well, check out Utopia's new Carbon 1 Pro e-bike. This is just another completely next level upgrade with onboard AI. Look at this cute little screen. LTE connectivity, even a ChatGPT assistant coming for amazing adventures on road and off. There's voice control for the lights and the speed. The bike can even sense where you're riding. Is it on the hills, trails, city streets, and react with that just right level of assistance. Can go 80 miles on a single charge, and it is super light. Comes out after March this year. On sale right now for just under $2,500. Now take a look at Lenovo's Magic Bay Studio over here. This is a cutting-edge 4K webcam with integrated speakers that pop on and off thanks to these powerful little connector pins. They also showed us this concept fan, LED beauty light, and super cute little robot companion add-ons. The webcam comes out in April. Not sure about those others yet. And take a look at Lenovo's ThinkBook Plus Gen 5 detachable hybrid. It's a full Windows PC and full Android tablet. Together, they create a new high-end laptop. Apart, they make two gadgets in one. Absolutely incredible. But let's head over now to these small but mighty. This is Shelly's quarter-size mini Gen 3s. These can make any standard wall switch or socket smart. They are among the smallest relays in the world and create instant automation from a tap of an app, no matter what. Work with all kinds of already existing ecosystems. These are out now. They can't launch this week at $12. They start at just under $12. This is the one that has also a lot of buzz. A lot of buzz here this week. It's the Barsys 360 cocktail mixer. It is the automated mixologist of the future, crafting fresh cocktails at the tap of a Bluetooth connected app. You just pour your favorite spirits and juices or drink add-ons. It does all the rest for you. All that's left after that is to say cheers. Here's to celebrating amazing new gadgets.
I love this, Jennifer. You're working so hard for us. You have to be exhausted. Where can we go for more, my friend?
That's why I'm not actually taking a drink of this right now. You can go to my website. It's techish.com. So many amazing things. Our entire relationship with technology is about to change.
Yeah, it really is incredible. Well, as always, it was a pleasure having you on the show. And my next guest has something for you, caffeine. So you should be here for this one. The cold weather, it's out there, and it's also the perfect excuse to get cozy and enjoy a warm cup of coffee. And 7 Brew Coffee isn't your average cup of joe. In fact, joining us with more is Lauren Ferris. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me, Maggie.
Well, I'm very excited about 7 Brew. It's been getting a lot of buzz, not just from the caffeine. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so we started in Northwest Arkansas, and our whole motto is to cultivate kindness. And so it's really with the guest experience, just making sure that they are not only energized from the coffee, but also have a good experience, have a nice conversation, and just overall enjoy the experience of getting coffee.
That's really incredible because I think a lot of people, Ito and I were talking about this, you don't feel seen. So if somebody's just nice to you, you get a warm cup of coffee, it could warm your heart and it could really change a person's life.
Yes, absolutely.
And so you guys have drive-thrus, you're expanding. Tell me about this.
Yes, so we will be expanding in 2024 to the Antoine, Copperfield, Conroe, Pasadena, and Sugar Land locations. So definitely keep an eye out.
And we are celebrating.
Yes.
So Girl, you are after my heart. We
Here's
have
a headband.
accessories.
Yes.
I have a headband. We're gonna party.
Yes.
So tell me what we're making, my friend.
All right, we are gonna make a birthday cake chai to celebrate Seven Brew's 7th birthday on February 14th.
Their golden birthday. Is that
golden birthday.
On Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I'm in love with this. All right, so tell me what we have.
All right, so we have our chai right here and a cup of ice. I'll go ahead and tom-tom it.
What's your favorite?
I love the cinnamon roll. So it's white
cinnamon roll?
Yes, it's white chocolate and brown sugar cinnamon. It's really good. This is white chocolate and our cupcake syrup. It's really delicious.
Cupcake syrup? I've never had this. Okay, I'm excited.
Yes. All right, and then I'm gonna have you do the whipped cream.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, you got it.
It might be kind of messy. They're in the back like, oh no, here she goes.
You got it.
Well, I'm generous because I hate when people are skimpy. Look at this. Whoa.
Oh, great job.
Anybody need any? Let me know. I got you. No, I'm not going to make a mess. Don't worry.
And then I'll have you do the chocolate drizzle.
I get to drizzle?
Yes.
I got to. Oh, honey, get in there.
Oh.
Get your life. Get your life whipped cream.
You got it.
My hands are I think I got whipped cream on my forehead.
Oh, no.
All right, so I drizzle.
Yes.
I'll drizzle.
Oh, yeah, that's looking good.
Whoa, you guys should hire me.
Yes.
All right?
No, you're a natural.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's good when I'm working with good people.
Yes.
Ooh,
all right, we'll go ahead and lid it.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'll get you a straw. Here you go.
Okay.
And then we also have a fun 7 candle for the 7th birthday.
How fun is this? And you guys
hopefully
are
it'll
all
stay.
about giving back too.
Yes.
And helping local organizations. Tell me a little bit about that too.
Yeah, so we are partnered with Children's Miracle Network as well as St. Jude's. And then we also are just really involved with our community. So any local charities we love to partner up with.
I love that. Now you're expanding. Does that mean you're hiring too?
Yes, we will be
Where can people go for more?
7brew.com, and you can apply to be a part of our brew crew on our website.
I have to say it's an amazing brew crew. Thank you
Awesome.
so much for, I really love your message about spreading kindness. So cheers to that. And we definitely have to have you back on the show.
Yes.
To celebrate the birthday. This is delicious. And I have to say the whipped cream and drizzle was pretty good. Stay tuned for more Houston Happens.
This is how it feels to do more with less asthma, thanks to Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Imagine that. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
Great news, Houston. Medicare annual enrollment may be over, but our 5-star rating means you can enroll year-round in a plan that gives you more. We've increased our dental benefit up to $3,500. Our Vision Network now includes a variety of popular retailers. And with OnePass, our expanded fitness benefit, you have access to nearly 600 fitness locations all across Greater Houston. There are even Flex Card benefits and OTC allowances to help with everyday medical expenses. Plus, unlike original Medicare, we cover so much more than just hospital and medical insurance, all at no additional cost. No wonder we've been rated 5 stars by Medicare for 8 years running. More access, expanded benefits, year-round enrollment. Get it all with Kelsey Care Advantage. Enroll now, 713-442-7946.
Hello, I'm Andrew Womack, and I'd like to invite you to join me daily, every weekday, for the Gospel Truth broadcast right here on this station. The times are on your screen, but you know, this is just a program where I teach from God's Word things that have changed my life, and I know they would change yours. So check it out each weekday, the Gospel Truth broadcast right here on this station.
She's the only Grand grandchild of Martin Luther King Jr. See her inspiring tribute to her grandfather and her determination to reawaken his legacy for a new generation. A Granddaughter's Dream. Monday at 6:30.
New Year's resolutions is to lose weight. But what if I told you there's an innovative way to lose weight but gain your life back? I was actually joined by friend of the show, Laura Alexis, CEO of Innovative Lasers of Houston, along with client Brenda. Check it out. Always a joy. Tell everybody about Innovative Lasers of Houston.
We literally change people's lives every single day.
Yes, and it's non-invasive.
That's right. It offers no downtime, no swelling, no bruising, no pain, no heat, no cold. But I think the most interesting thing about this product is that the results are immediate. Patients come in on a Monday. When they come back on Wednesday for treatment, they already lost a pound.
Oh my gosh. I told you, since I saw you, I've had a baby. I need to lose this baby weight. And Brenda, you said, congratulations, 22 pounds.
Yes, thank you.
What has this experience been like for you?
Oh, it has been super fantastic. I went down there not really expecting anything, and then all of a sudden I was in the lasers and I was losing weight. I learned how to eat healthy by the Innovative Lasers of Houston, and it's been a fantastic journey.
Now, anybody on the fence out there about this, what would you tell them?
If you've tried diet pills, fasting, frozen meals, this works.
Drop the mic. This works, and it doesn't come back, right?
That's right. Yeah, it will not come back unless you eat it back in. I mean, don't let anybody trick you and tell you this is a permanent thing, because nothing is permanent. Even liposuction is not permanent.
Right.
The thing about this is that we're not destroying the fat cells, we're shrinking them, which is very similar to the act of working out and losing weight the natural way. When one does that, we don't manipulate the fat cells, we shrink them. And that's exactly what we do at Innovative Lasers of Houston. The natural approach, the holistic approach, which is the way it should be.
And what I love is that you're there with us throughout the journey, and you teach us good, healthy habits. So you're not just here for that. You really care about your clients, like their family, right, Brenda?
Absolutely. I feel like family when I go in.
Yes, and you know what I love? Since the CW39 Houston, you guys are family. You actually have some specials for us.
We do. Typically, the transformation package is $2,400, but for viewers now, it is 30% off.
Whoa.
At $1,700, but we have a special bonus. The bonus is if you mention CW39, you're going to get an additional 3 sessions for free.
All right, you guys, what are you waiting for? You have all this on your screen. You want to contact Innovative Lasers of Houston today. I know a lot of us have this as a New Year's resolution. Allow them to help you. You will not regret it. Ladies, it was a pleasure to have you. Happy New Year. It truly is incredible what they do at Innovative Lasers of Houston. And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And we will, of course, see you back here tomorrow morning. Same place. Don't forget, new time, new year. Yes, you want more Houston Happens. So we now begin from 9 to 10 a.m. And there is always a lot happening in Houston. You can always get caught up with our guests over on our website, CW39.com. Just click on that Houston Happens tab. Enjoy the rest of your day. We are almost through this week. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye for now, everybody. Have a good one.